To work. Your goodbye left me with eyes that cry. Can't you see I'm no good without you? You took the part that used to be my heart, so why not take all of me? Ba. Isn't she good? I got that stuck in my head now. That song is like take my lips. I'll never use them. Take my arms. I want to lose them. Yeah. Ziba, ziba, dee da. It's a good ass tune, man. Uh, you took the part that used to be my heart, so why not take all of me? That's a good tune, yeah. Um, uh, people, shit. Guys, stop and eliminate abuse. Okay, stop and eliminate abuse. That's not 187. That's not death, murder, kill, right? Just stop and eliminate abuse. I think that's why I'm the gracious good shepherd and most of you want to be wackadoodles ain't. Survive, stop, eliminate abuse, recover. Okay, and that's, it has to come up to something that's acceptable to me. Like a lot of this stuff really bothers me and keeps me up at night because, like, hey, they're torturing these people. I feel this, I feel that, I feel so much pain and suffering and abuse. And I know I'm the focal point of stopping it. And Jesus, well, they can always kill the liar in their head without having to get killed by each other and their technology. Yeah, and that made me feel better, and I slept. But I wake up the next morning, fuck, here we go again. I'm Robin Williams, and I just won the Academy Award. Do you see what I'm saying? What dreams may come, what dreams may come. And so you get these people that have just lost their minds, but it must be something that's happened for tens of thousands of years. This is not an overnight event, and that's why it's taking so long to correct and why the brain activity is so bad. When you're a consistent molecular structure of excellent, humble, faithful brain activity, it's really hard to understand why people say, what's wrong with the Lord's Prayer? It's, what the fuck's wrong with you? I gotta leave. I'm gonna walk over here. Just walk away, Ralphie. And so you get these people, and I tell you, they must be crazy. Their brains are so full of sex and murder and crazy daisy head mazy, but it's not so retzo putzo retzo. I tell you, rel you, wow, I bell you. Rhyme is a serious matter. Give me money. I need to fuck that a girl who I think's the only but that's the only thing that's matter. Why would you want to fuck her? Because I don't want to have a baby with her, but you want to fuck her. Yes. What is wrong with you? I don't understand. I don't understand. When I was young, I was very virile sexually. Like I said, it was a sexual legend of the military, the cul-de-sacs, Southwest Airlines, the whole 9 years. And if you break it down into an equivalent of my sex life, it's like 3 months out of 59 years. Yeah, it's that pitiful. Yeah, it's that bad. And I'm like, I never got to, I can't stand the military. And I can't stand corporations that call themselves religious organizations. I am not a awkward, unattractive, unathletic, home invasive, invent equipment to spy into the girls' locker room little dweeb asshole. Okay. If I want to see what's in the girls' locker room, technically they come up to me and you want to have sex? Yes, that's what always happened to me. Okay, but I didn't say yes. I rarely said yes. And I got punished for saying yes because the Vatican's a bunch of jealous little fucking peckerwoods. Look at, you don't even have to look at me and Pope Francis and Pope Leo and the Benedict. You don't even have to look at us. I'm 60. They're like, they're old and shit, and Russell Nelson, all them. But not just personality wise. I mean, fuck. I mean, who do you want to hang out with at a barbecue and dance Ella Fitzgerald tunes? Them or me? I'm serious. It's me, right? And then so it's like, it's just what? Dinner and a show, right? Professor Callahan at Harvard. It's the gospel's all this. He said he went to Harvard, I think, with Obama. It's just dinner and a show. It's dinner and a show. Dinner and a show. Take my lips, I'll never use them. Take my arms, I want to lose them. Yeah, zoop, zoop, deed up, zoop, boop, ba, dee. No, it's not dinner and a show. No, it's not at all. It's Share caregiving according to state built to last. Okay? That's a huge difference between dinner and a show. Okay? That motherfucker owns the Strip. He went to Harvard. Okay? Fuck you, right? And that's where people are, I can't believe this guy's a messiah and he talks this way. I can't believe you're still acting this way, and I redeem the Gospels. So, it's I can believe it. Why? Because you're an asshole, and I have to believe it because that's what we're living in. Okay? I don't say I can't believe. I can't believe money is real because it's not. I can't believe that a woman that will fuck over money and kill over money is loving and kind, and I refuse to believe it because it's just not true, right? So it's hard to sit there and say, she really loves me. How does she love me? Let me count the ways. That bitch will do it. And the thing with the famous people, they're always cheating. They're always fucking cheating. So having sex with them couldn't be, I could only wonder how touching you could make me feel. But the way I feel right now, tomorrow, would you want me still? See, so you see what I'm saying? It's just a song to get money, to feel powerful, to manipulate, and then have sex and feel powerful because they had sex with another powerful person who uses their sexuality to manipulate. They suck. I can't get over it across to you how much they suck. Okay? And the thing is you go, well, your wife was, yeah, but all my fiancés, my wives are like that. But you can understand, okay, none of them are famous. But they are influenced, they're women. They are influenced by famous people to assimilate, to Stockholm Syndrome, to survive so their children aren't murdered off the face of the planet. So they're going to do what's required of them to get into the Epstein Club, to get into the Obama Club, to get into the Clinton Club, to get into the Kamala Harris Club. Fuck their clubs! That's all they do in those clubs. If you have enough money to fuck, if you don't have enough money to fuck, you're going to go slowly die, and then we'll give you marijuana and drugs to feel better right before the end. So you think, oh, they love me. Yes, corporations love me. Yes, I love corporations. You can't love corporations because corporations can't love you. Now, Jesus, he loves you, but he's not a fucking corporation. Okay. And I love you, and I'm not a corporation. I'm the living embodiment of the Lord's Prayer. Okay? And you're not. So you're not perfect. Go celebrate your own imperfections and sell makeup. Me? Fuck the makeup. Live the Lord's Prayer. When I come home from work and you're on the phone talking how about to treat ya. Now tell me I'm wrong. You say it's me who argue. I say it's you. We have got to get together or baby, we're through. We're bumping uglies in hell. We're not living the Lord's Prayer. You're at work all day being a dumbass for an asshole. Wow, that's all we do. But the trash man did get our trash today. He must not want more pay. I haven't rid the bus in a long time. I don't think they're on strike and going to raise the fare. But every time we unnecessarily move for economics, we pollute the air. But that's not what makes the world go round. Gravity makes the world go round. Okay? The forces and laws of nature make the world go round. People destroying each other and destroying their environment through egotistical insanity does not make the world go round. Linda Creed was wrong. So it's not the gospel of Linda Creed. It's the indoctrination, institutionalization, and incarceration of Linda Creed and Russell Tompkins Jr. And that's a shame. He has a really nice voice. And she writes a good limerick, right? But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs, the carousels, turning people's head, go underground, and murdering people over money to pay psychopaths to live here is not what makes the world go round. It's gravity, assholes, gravity. Here goes gravity. Here goes gravity. Hey, Marshall needs money to fuck. And his daughter does too. So give him some money, goddammit. They're always asking for it, but they're always fucking cheating. Okay. They get people about that. Amy really thought I was sucked at lying. Because she said, CA you can't be a good manager because you suck at lying. It's like, yes, I do suck at lying. Okay. Money's real. I deserve it. I'm the most sexy philanthropist alive. There's no such thing as a sexy philanthropist unless you're clinically insane. Then there's lots of sexy philanthropists. There's lots of people that are clinically insane. But she said she thought I was a lousy liar. But the people that monitored me through Mormon Church Vatican, no, he's not. He's an excellent liar. I'm not an excellent liar. When you abuse people and I can evade the abuse through not volunteering information that will get us abused by being trying to survive assholes by just being decent people, that's not a liar. It's time to retire. I fix quantum computing. I fix artificial general intelligence because you can't have intelligence that's artificial. You dumb general. Hey, is that an animated man talking with Shaquille O'Neal for more fuck money? Yes, shut the fuck up. Damn it. Hey, itty bitty living space. Right here. Phenomenal cosmic power. You're fucked. Shut up. Shazam! Or was it Kazam? I don't care. It's probably like one of those movies that you watch like, God dang, Amy, this is 2 hours of our life. We're never going to get back. Oh, Druids, make it stop, right? If you want to live, if you want to die, shut up. Lightning bolts come out of us. It's the same thing. But his was almost award-winning. It's bullshit. Why do we need to pretend to be people that mass murdered and were mass murdered in the past for money to pay the devil and Satan to live here? So isn't Braveheart just as bad as Druids? And you'll never get that 3.5 hours of your life back. But if you stop going to the movies to stroke egos, to want to be an egomaniac like one of those cheetahs on the TV, on the box there, then you get children. You get snuggles and huggles. You get cantaloupe parties. You get, Daddy, it's so easy to fall in love. Sorry. I was trying. I don't, other than kissing and sexuality and affection, trying to think of sweet little memories. Well, I have funny memories with Amy. Stephanie, there was a time when her and Brian Atkins were joking about how we have no money for food when we got lost in South Carolina looking for Aunt Sarah's house. Is that about it? Steffi's been abused really bad, and if Mama ain't happy, nobody's happy, and she's rarely happy. And so, fuck. You know, once I'm gonna let her in, you're like, oh shit, you know, it's really hard. She's a difficult person to have any kind of relationship with, period. I don't think she knows that, because if she knew that, she would really earnestly take a look at herself, kick off all the abuse, not let the abuse turn her into an angry person that loses it every time something reminds her of something that happened to her when she was 8 years old. When she did something nice for you, and she reminds you of it for 15 years after she abused you for 15 years, and you just look at her and go, you know, look, I've got a thorn. Paw. I think I like it. I'm going to go do this. Okay, bye. Okay. I'm going to go stick a porn in my fucking paw and say, hey, I'm the most uncomfortable lion in the world, but at least that fucking mouse isn't around to remind me when he pulled the goddamn thorn out of my paw. Every fucking day, 10 times a day. Drove you nuts, right? So you sit there, and then every time you made a mistake, which was you didn't know until you find out, and then somebody else does it, and it's like, I'm not going to kill them because they don't know either. Oh, stick a thorn in your paw and run. Okay. Run, get out of here while you can. Like I used to tell Amy, you know, she's Hurricane Stephanie. And she only comes to our house once a week for 5 minutes. That ain't bad. I used to have to live with that. Okay. Amy was rare. Amy was trained by military intel to try to make me into one of them, make me into Jeffrey Epstein and Bill Clinton and Tom Holman and Pete Hegsman and all those guys on TV, and Kash Patel. And should we still talk about it now? Why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? I didn't have that with you and her at the same time, because then this would have happened. She would have undermined you and tried to run you out, because people did, because look what happened. And then they think I cheat, because it's like, well, he knows. Just because I can feel good things happening because I understand right from wrong. and bad things happening, because that doesn't mean I'm cheating on the test. It just means I understand the laws of nature. And the laws, when you make a promise to somebody and you break that promise, it happens. Well, we're not living the applied physics of the Lord's Prayer, so it's going to happen all the time. And so you've got to understand how crazy people have become. And this is something that's happens over hundreds of thousands of years. This isn't something that's an overnight sensation, right? And so, I swallowed wrong. That was not good. I have chocolate chip cookie in my throat. The water. I'm just going to have to stop talking to you guys here in about 30 seconds and then take care of this. That's not fun. But you guys, you feel my pain. A lot of you know my pain. You understand the feeling. Okay, thank you. Empathy, there you go. Okay, guys. So it's something you can understand. Can you understand how to live the Lord's Prayer and share it with children so they can actually feel loved eternally? Let's do that. All right, peace out.